You are now listening to the most electrified and vilified podcast on the net, Hot Topix Podcast. Let's get this party started.
I think he feels like that's an achievement of something.
Yeah,
Yes, you don't know how much work I actually put into that.
I just don't. I can't.
We have some haters here today. Welcome to the Hot Topix Podcast. Today is Hater Monday.
Oh, whatever.
They obviously don't appreciate my genius, so.
Well, you know, they say you usually don't appreciate art until people pass away. So maybe you don't appreciate your genius until you're here.
Yeah,
now.
that's correct. Lamb chop. I've happy Grandparents' Day.
It's Grandparents' Day. I didn't even know that.
A couple of days ago. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they celebrated on Sunday. At
On
my
Sunday,
church.
yeah, it's usually Sunday.
Yeah. Happy grandparent. You're the only grandparent.
Thank you so much.
Wow, nice.
I love my grandbabies. I guess I can't be calling them babies anymore.
Yeah.
You next up.
What are you doing?
Tell him like he's closer than you are.
I know, right? I'm farther away.
So today we're going to go over last week we didn't do the interesting things or whatever we just talked about.
Right.
I don't even remember what we talked about last week, but
Cults Part 2.
Cults, yes.
Part 2.
So we're going to go over some interesting things this week and segue into something that happened today. And I think everybody on the earth can appreciate that.
What happened? An eclipse?
Well, anybody who's in civilization.
No, you got to say eclipse. Why did you say in civilization? What is wrong with you?
Because everybody in the civilized world know what happened today.
Except me.
No, I said everybody in the civilized world.
You know what?
Well, except me, yeah. I know. Well, some of us have to work, you know. Some of us don't have. Go. We don't keep up with the news until after work. You know.
You haven't worked since you've been
here. You're my news, so keep me updated. So.
Did you say she hasn't worked since she's been
here? So
she's a hard-working woman.
Anyway, how you guys doing today?
I'm a little bit sleepy today. I was struggling.
I think it's that type of.
Is it the weather or something? Yeah. I was struggling, man.
It was cold this morning.
Yes.
And then it got hot.
Yes. And it's gonna be hotter for the rest of the week.
It's gonna warm up some.
Yeah,
That's
80
good.
Something.
That's good.
Let me see.
I was freezing.
Yeah,
this
tomorrow
morning.
81, 82, 80, 79, 82, 80, 80. So
that's good. Okay. I'm feeling that.
So I guess they want summer to go out with a bang because we only have, what's the day, the 9th?
Mm-hmm.
So we have 11, 12 days left.
I don't know.
12 or 13
well,
days.
you know, this is Maryland. It is, you know.
We have summer in December.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have the younger brother of fall, the cousin of fall, the auntie of fall, before fall comes itself or winter.
That is true. That is true.
Right,
yeah.
So, hey, in interesting news, I'm going to say interesting news.
Okay.
Black Trump supporter claims he was called a slave by right-wing organization he was canvassing for. So, you know, the organization is actually one of the Koch brothers. You remember the Koch brothers? You know, super conservative, ultra conservative billionaires that support those type of things. So I think the interesting thing about this wasn't, you know, that it happened. It was like, you knew your black ass shouldn't have been over there in the first place.
I was thinking it, but you said it.
And you know, so when it was on social media, right? So everybody was like had the zip lips.
Nobody's going to defend you. Nobody's going to defend you. There's not one soul who's coming to your rescue on that one. Like, you kind of hanging out there by yourself. So is he suing him? Because I thought that was part of the story I saw. Yeah.
So Carl Baxter, a MAGA fan.
Bet you ain't none.
I bet you he is. Because to get to that point, he got to have his head up his ass anyway. So a MAGA fan who heads up a county Republican club in Florida.
Wow.
So that's 3 strikes.
Wow.
Florida, Republican, and MAGA, right? He's suing the Koch brothers, Americans for Prosperity, over alleged discrimination. Okay. Surprise, surprise. So he's a diehard Trumper in Florida. He said he was discriminated against by the right-wing political advocacy group. Now, when you say right-wing, that should come with it.
Yeah.
So he should have known. He claimed that they called him a slave during his 12 days with the organization before it fired him for complaining.
Okay. Isn't it ironic?
It's hilarious for me. Hey, boy. Get on out there and canvas. And we don't want to hear no complaining for yourself. And if you do, get the hell up on out of here. See you at the polls.
Vote Trump. Oh, I just don't understand people. I don't understand.
I look at it as,
I just
I heard that. I was like, just desserts.
Yeah. Yeah. I just kept thinking, you big dummy. Like,
that's why we need Fred Sanford back.
Yes.
Maybe we should have a little thing on here.
Like, you big dummy. I don't know. Yeah. Like, I don't.
Again, and the article posted, his old, black shiny self with that bright red MAGA hat on, smiling from ear to ear.
I guess he's part of the blacks that Trump always talks about. His blacks.
Yeah, that is hilarious. That is, you know what? I hate to say, because you want some sympathy for people, but nope.
Yeah, you do. You do, and no one deserves to be treated poorly.
Yes, he does.
Stop saying that. He does.
Yes,
not.
he does.
I'm not. No, what I'm saying is, why are you surprised? I'm not saying that you deserve to be treated poorly. I'm just saying, why are you surprised that this is happening to you?
Correct.
Like, come on now.
I felt vindicated.
Yeah, like I said, I don't. And listen, let's be honest. Let's be glad that that's the only thing that happened to him,
right?
Because it could have gone really funky, and it could have been a tragedy. So let's be glad that that's all that happened. But like I said, I don't want anybody to be hurt in any kind of way. But you big dummy. Why didn't you think? I don't understand.
Oh, Carl thought he was a member of the country club.
Right.
Till he said, get back in the
kitchen. Exactly.
And matter of fact, come in the back door.
Right. Like, he just took liberties. He decided he was going to be one of us.
Okay.
See, that's why you can't give them no privileges.
Exactly.
Oh, MG.
So I thought this next thing was kind of interesting when I started reading it. And I didn't read all the details in it because the interesting part is the actual suspect, right? So is a killer with Nazi face tattoos was sentenced to death for murder of 2 women after emotional plea from his parents. Yeah, he's a Nazi. And I guess the emotional plea, the family wanted to spare his life or whatever.
Right.
After you just killed 2 women.
Jeez.
And if you see the picture of him, he's a European male with tattoos all
a
up his
swastika
neck.
on his face?
He got all types of stuff on his a gold post. I don't know what it is, but he got looked like a Joker because he got the we call them things coming from his lips, little tattoo of stitches. Yeah, it looks the typical crazy man. Right?
Oh yeah.
His name is Wade Wilson, 30. During his sentence hearing, it was from August 27. He brutally murdered 2 women.
Was it a hate crime or he just?
I don't know, and this was in Florida. Mm-hmm. So the interesting part about it was that his name is Wade Wilson.
I don't know what makes that
Wade
interesting.
Wilson?
I don't know.
Deadpool.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that just clicked in my head. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. They say he appeared motionless in the courtroom in Lee County, Florida, as the sentence was read, as cheers and claps erupted from people in the gallery. Wilson had declined to address the court earlier in the afternoon. So basically, in June, he got convicted of 2 counts of first-degree felony murder and 2 counts of first-degree premeditated murder in the deaths of Christine Melton, who was 35, and Diane Ruiz, 43. He strangled them within hours of each other in October in Cape Coral. So, and the jury voted for the death penalty.
Florida will kill you.
Yeah.
And his friends were what? Trying to do what?
Trying to get him life in prison.
Okay. So they voted for the death penalty 9-3, and 10-2 in the other case. So the 2 cases they got the vote, you know.
Okay.
In Florida, only 8 out of the 12 jurors needed to recommend a death penalty for it to be considered by the judge. So. Yikes!
And the judge said, "We going with this."
Yep.
Wow.
That's interesting. 8 out of 12 and 9 out of 12. I think that's a good rule. Because you know, with the jury, if you're going to convict somebody, you might think it is, but you might have that little shred of doubt in the background that says, you know.
That's my whole thing with the death penalty, and we probably should do a show on that. But it's just like, you know, throughout history, so many people, especially African Americans, have been put to death and that weren't guilty.
Right. And found innocent later on.
Usually after their death. So it's kind of hard for me to be okay with the death penalty. But then you get the Ted Bundys and Jeffrey Dahmers of the world, and it's just like, why are we keeping this person alive? You know.
What do you think? Are you in support of the death penalty? Well, basically, do you think the death penalty should be available?
If you killed somebody, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't die.
Okay.
Yeah, but then there are some exceptions, you know.
Yeah.
It depends on the kind of the gravity or what happened. Mm-hmm. Maybe
so, but it should be a tool on the table.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You also, or
I'm back and forth. I'm on the fence. I go back and forth because, like you said, it depends on what happened.
Yeah.
You know?
So
I definitely feel that it should be on the table.
Yes.
And not just you don't get just a blank check to say, okay, you did this, and you know,
right.
But it should be, every situation should be looked at differently.
Yeah.
However, now let's get back to reality. Every situation that's looked at differently, we already know that the justice system sometimes have biases, and there was a Michigan judge recently that got caught on tape saying black people were lazy, so she said something about homosexuals or something along those lines. But she, you know, and they basically took her off the bench. So she's not the only one.
I agree. You know? Yeah, you're right. So are they re-examining all her cases, or they just took her off the bench?
They took her off the bench. She's suspended with pay until they, you know, investigate more, I guess. And she was done in by somebody she knew because the person was taping the recording. So it wasn't like, you know, I just caught her this time. It was like,
right.
You know,
she always does this.
Yeah, it was enough that he could say, I'm gonna tape this.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So and in Michigan, you can actually have long as one person is privy to the recording.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you don't have to tell the person that you're recording
right.
them. Wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, the bottom line is, if this is something she's been doing all along, then she shouldn't be on the bench.
Correct.
And her brother's a judge or former judge, and her father's a former judge. So, you know.
It's a family.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you know, calls a lot of things into question, too, when, you know, when that happens. So.
Yeah, we'll do a show on that.
And then, you know, maybe Mr. Carl can go before her for his lawsuit.
You know what? What is wrong with him?
Dessert.
What is wrong with you?
That's gonna be my thing. It's gonna be called dessert.
What is gonna be called dessert? When you find these stories that you really enjoy.
when somebody gets what they deserve, that's when you're gonna get
dessert section of the podcast.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
should be a lot of that. But I had this one for Trump buries the hatchet, but I'm not going to go over that one because I don't know what that is.
Buries the hatchet with who?
I don't know. It was just, I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we talked last week how they had this gala, this golf gala for the, right.
Yeah.
So,
for the insurrectionists.
Yes. Speaking of which, now this is for everybody out there who's of voting age. Make sure, I'm gonna keep saying this.
Yes.
Make sure you are registered to vote. I don't care if you registered in the past. If you've been doing it for 20 years, make sure you are registered to vote. So,
and vote. Don't just vote. Register.
Exactly.
You have to show up.
And apparently, Ice Cube.
Oh, come on! I used to like Ice Cube. What is happening now? He
puts out this thing, and he was suspect from last
yeah,
election too.
Yeah.
But he was like telling people how, don't let people tell you that you got to vote and how our ancestor died and this and that, whatever. I'm like, are you serious?
What?
Yeah, he's compromised. So he's been rich for too long.
Is that what it is?
It got to be, because there's no way you can get up there and tell somebody not to register or not to vote.
Right.
Don't feel compelled. You should be out there saying, hey, this is to fix our situations. Go out there and show the power of your vote.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, he's on that. He's on the Kanye
on the
West.
list.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's suspect. But anyway, this one had this was on politics, I guess. Republicans are asking the Supreme Court to disenfranchise thousands of swing state voters. So a new Supreme Court case could potentially hand Arizona to Donald Trump. So what they're trying to do is they're trying their best to go out there and be able to have different laws. And it's not just Arizona. There's a lot of those swing states. And it's funny how
the purple
it's
states.
Just the swing states.
Right, that they're going after.
Where they can actually have some type of mechanism in there. They can go in and purge the voter rolls.
No.
Yes. So let's say, well, they'll send you some mail. And if you don't return the thing, let's say,
no.
Yeah. So we can, and of course, what's going to happen. We already showed that, it's already shown that certain election officials have done things favorable to, whatever. So can you imagine like let's say a Republican, because they're the ones that keep getting caught, goes out there and sends out to all these voters that's Democratic, and they don't return. Next thing you know, they get purged off the voter rolls. So
that's horrible.
And I'm gonna point out the Republicans too, not to be partisan, because this is what they've been doing. They've been doing those things in different places to try to make it more difficult for voters to vote, to register, or to even stand in line. Right. Whereas the Democrats, they're pushing to expand the voting, as far as make it longer, the early voting.
Yeah.
Republicans are trying to shorten it and cut out some of the places, the polling areas. So when you get,
so people can't get to them.
Bingo. So I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call it as it is. But yeah, that's you guys. Have to vote. That's very important. This is a very important election.
It really is.
And
you have to vote across the board.
Yes.
Smartly. Well, vote your conscience.
Right.
Vote, for what you think is going to be the best, but do it. And like I said, vote across the board, because it's not just the presidency that's up for, especially from like in Maryland, if we don't do the right thing.
And don't let psycho influence you. Vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Hey, I don't tell people who to vote for. I just tell them, if you vote for this person, you're an idiot.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. They can listen to me or not. I can say it. Because some things, like I said, some things you can have a disagreement on policy, disagreement on ideology, this and that, whatever. But at some point, there is a time when a particular candidate is not qualified, should not even be on a ballot. So, regardless of what your political ideology is, that person, certain things should disqualify a person from even being, on the ballot or running for a certain
nominee.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
However, we are at this position where they are on the ballot, and you can't keep calling people idiots because of how they feel about their candidate. Just because you don't agree with them.
No, it's not that I don't agree with them.
Then what?
Mm-hmm.
Then
what?
Because they're stupid.
Stop it. Okay, we gonna move on. That's what we
all right,
gonna do.
All right, last one. Actually, it's not like, but I'm gonna make this last one.
Okay.
Ludacris sparks concern by drinking glacier water in Alaska as fans warn him about dangerous bacteria and viruses. Right. So, have you ever seen Have you ever seen the glacier water? You go up there and you see the videos. They dip the glass in there. It's so crystal clear, and
I don't care.
And it's ice. But what people don't realize is that you know how to get glaciers, right?
Yeah.
So after I don't say hundreds of years, but
years and dripping. Yeah.
When the snow or the water comes down and it just piles up and up and up and up until you have a glacier, right? So, but what people don't realize that a lot of times you have those bacteria and viruses that get trapped in there that hadn't been seen for millions of years.
Okay.
So that's the thing now. Like say with climate change and the permafrost, melting and the Arctic Circle melting, chances are there's going to be a lot of bacteria and viruses released into the world that we are not prepared for.
Okay.
That's the sad reality. So they were saying that, there's, when you drink that glacier water, that's the same thing. You're having all these microbes that, and here's another thing too. I think they did a test, or scientists said it was probably, you might have fecal matter.
Oh yeah.
High fecal matter in there that you obviously can't see.
Right.
But
right.
He said it was the best tasting water he's ever had.
Okay. So here's my issue with that. And I probably wouldn't drink the water, myself, but just within the last week or so, how many recalls have we had? Eggs, Lunchables, apple juice. So, potentially you're eating food that's going to kill you, or that has, things that's going to make you sick. Right. So, meh. Well, he might get sick, he might not get sick, and
we have destroyed this world.
Yes,
humans are the real virus of this planet.
Absolutely,
but,
absolutely. I agree 100% with that.
Who am I to take sides with humans?
That's you're an alien.
He's an alien. He's trying to tell me to go in business with him to sell some alien insurance.
Yes. Oh,
that was hilarious.
So, let me tell you, we're coming. We're gonna, augment our business, right? So
don't be saying, I'm not having no parts of them shenanigans.
Lamb Chop, Felonious Feather, and myself, Psycho 4081. We're starting our company because this is important. We're going to sell.
That's just both of you.
I know.
Alien abduction insurance, and let me tell you why it's important. Because, if you get abducted by an alien, and we all know it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even keep a straight
face. You get
face.
beamed up.
Yeah.
You get beamed up.
You get beamed up. And, we just talked about cults. They know it's coming.
They believe that they are going to leave
get
this
beamed
earth.
up and go to the next best universe or go to heaven. Which are they going to?
They're all of above. So
one or the other. Pick whatever you want.
But you have a choice.
If you get abducted by an alien, it can cause a lot of financial stress on your family. So therefore,
no, they're not going to request ransom. I don't think they will.
Ask for what?
Ransom.
No, not a ransom. It's financial stress, meaning like if
you left and you're the breadwinner, if the aliens beamed you up, then you're not home to make the money.
Right. So you might lose your job or your car, especially if they suck your car up into their spaceship. So these things can happen. So what I'm saying to you
he's gonna do a commercial for his alien insurance.
All those out there knowing that it can happen and it may happen.
Yeah, come and insure yourself.
Insure yourself.
Exactly.
Okay. And nothing beats having the security. Right?
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct. So be
don't
insured.
Agree with him.
Don't let the aliens come unannounced.
Exactly. And you're
not prepared. Correct.
That's the name of the game. Be prepared.
Yes.
Be prepared.
So you don't want that to happen.
And what is our motto?
Be prepared.
No, what's our motto? I put it in the thing.
I have no idea. I really don't.
The motto is, and this is important because we need to make sure people know these things, right? Oh no, I didn't put it in the.
You did not.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I sent it to you both.
Yeah, directly. He sent me the whole list of the things that we insure: abduction, trauma, therapy.
Exactly. So it's
physical conditions.
So come to the Hot Topix alien abduction insurance, right? For all your extraterrestrial abduction needs. Now, we're not talking about if you get abducted by terrorists or your ex-boyfriend. It has to be an extraterrestrial. Okay, that means somebody who's from space. Okay, so and what it does is it covers the financial protection and applies to items or incidents occurring within the policy term. And we have the details in there. And you can get for psychological trauma up to $50,000, medical expenses related to post-abduction treatment, like removing probes and stuff and probe holes, $25,000. loss of income due to abduction-related incapacity. So if you get abducted, you get to, and you come back and you're comatose or something along those lines.
I can't
We
even
cover
believe
that.
you're actually having a whole conversation.
Yes. So this is important. So, and costs incurred for safe return to Earth up to $100,000. Okay.
In case they just drop you in the field.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm the treasurer.
So yes, please.
You're the CFO, Chief Financial Officer.
If you want the information, it's Hot Topix Podcast at gmail.com. Number is 1-443-860-2714.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah,
Y'all should know these things.
We probably should, but
Yes.
I don't even know my husband's phone number.
Yes, just send us a message, and we'll have one of our representatives give you a call back.
Yes.
To discuss what's right for you.
Exactly. Which of the plans that we have?
Yes.
We have a bronze,
Yes.
silver,
A
and platinum plan.
Correct.
Okay, so and I just
You agree
recommend
with them.
I recommend the platinum plan. Okay, because you never know, especially these times. We got this little big space thing floating around up there in orbit. Did you know that?
Correct.
This is
Correct.
big. They think it's I
So
don't
they
know
can
what it is.
they can come for you at any time.
Exactly. Just be prepared, ladies. This is
Did you
this
say
is important.
ladies?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, just be prepared. Okay. All right. So
For
back
the-
to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes. Topic for today. Thank
The
you.
topic for today. So we're gonna talk
Yikes.
about. Somebody else died. I always like to throw these in there because it's kind of important. It was somebody, Rich Homie Quan.
I don't. My son asked me, "Ma, you don't know who that is?" No, I do
Yeah.
not.
He's a rapper. I believe he's from, I think, Texas. I'm not absolutely sure, but anyway, he passed away at an early age of 30.
Yeah, he was very young.
Yeah.
He was very young.
I don't have all the details, but for those who are followers, and I'm gonna be honest, I never listened to him.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But did you know him before he died? No.
I knew of him, yeah. I just never listened to his music because,
And then you like rap.
and I'm
You like old people rap.
yeah, but this is more this is more like the new stuff, like so kind of new, And I'm biased against a lot of rappers just because of the name too.
And you don't even the kind of rap you listen to is like what's the when they stay when they understand and they sit down and they Wu-Tang Clan and the rest.
Okay, Wu-Tang Clan. You can't. Yeah,
Wu-Tang's for the children.
That's what you listen to. That's what you listen to.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we know that the great, and I will say great,
Yes.
James Earl Jones passed away today. He was 93.
Yes.
So he lived a very long life, and I hope that at some point he wrote down some stories, because I'm sure he had a life, and I'm sure that there are some things that he can tell us.
So one of the things that was interesting about that, though, I didn't know he was in the military.
Okay.
He actually served in the Army during the Korean War.
Wow.
Yep. And was a Ranger,
Okay.
Army Ranger. So I was like, okay, actual, that's no,
That's
small
hard to beat,
accomplishment.
yeah, and especially for a black man at
Right.
that time.
Bingo.
Yeah, you gotta add that in. It wasn't just like that was a cakewalk at all.
Yeah, he's very, very accomplished actor,
Yes.
both on stage and
Yes,
the
he
big
was
screen.
a thespian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Stage and screen. And how many movies did he have? And it looks like he never won an Academy Award.
I looked at that and I was like,
Yeah.
he should have got one for Claudine. that's my favorite.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if that's my favorite, but I know this is probably just before your time, Felonious. But it was a movie in the 70s. I believe it's the 70s.
We need to get her to watch
Called
some
Claudine.
70s movies.
No.
Yes, you will enjoy them.
No, he tried to make me watch the scariest movie of all time.
Oh,
Nope.
Well, at the time it was. At the time, now it's not.
He did get a Golden
Golden-
Award for Claudine back in '74. So he did. He has 3 Tonys, 2 Emmys, and a Grammy.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I can imagine that because he narrates. Yeah, that voice.
So for some of you guys who don't know, James Earl Jones is the voice of Darth Vader.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
He's also the voice of Mufasa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was. This is CNN for a very long time.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
For a very long
know.
time. Mm-hmm.
And he is also King Joffrey Joffa from Coming to America.
Yes.
Oh, is that the person that died?
Now it clicks in.
We had to get it to relate to something she knew. Yes.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to connect to her, you got to go to the cartoons.
You know what?
Coming to America is cartoons.
Hey, yeah, there's nothing wrong with cartoons.
Oh, he had a unique voice. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
that's true.
yes.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Now I'm sad.
So in the Star Wars movies, he's the voice of Darth Vader. But he didn't actually play Darth Vader.
Yeah, he
was
just
the voice,
yeah.
right? Which is I thought was interesting. But yeah, he's originally from Arca
I'm gonna look
Butla.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to pronounce that. I was
Arca
just
Butla,
like,
Mississippi.
Sounds like it's racist. I'm sorry. It really does.
Yeah. So he now another interesting thing about him did you know he had a bad stutter?
No.
Yeah, yeah. He was like a
Really?
Yeah, he had a really bad stutter. So he got into poetry and acting that actually helped him with the his challenges, right?
Okay.
So and that's when he talks now, you can hear that his every word is very,
absolutely.
Does it not look like my? No, I don't want to say. It looks like my trainer, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right.
He does. Yes. So he performed in a few Shakespeare plays, Othello,
that's one of my favorites.
Hamlet,
One of my favorites.
King Lear.
Yeah, not so much.
And I don't know this one, Coriolanus.
No, I don't know that one either.
Yeah. So he worked in the theater, received his first Tony Award in 1968 for his role in The Great White Hope, and I did see that. Mm-hmm. Then he had another Academy Award and Golden. I can say
Golden Globe. Yeah, because they strung together. Yeah, it's hard.
Did you guys see Conan the Barbarian?
Yes, he was in there.
I saw that movie.
Yes, he was in there. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. That was
that's a good
Broadway.
one. Is that Tennessee Williams?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was it? August Wilson's. Fences. The one that Denzel.
Yes.
Right? I think he was the
original.
Yeah.
Yep.
On Golden Pond. The Best Man. Driving Miss Daisy.
He was in Driving Miss Daisy.
Mm-hmm, Driving Miss Daisy.
I remember.
And you mean I have something to admit.
You've never seen Driving Miss Daisy?
I have not. I saw pieces of it, but I've never watched Driving Miss Daisy.
It's okay.
And Can't Take It With You, the Gin Game, and he got a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2017. He was in Doctor Strangelove. I guess he said that's his first movie.
Oh my gosh.
His first debut. And then that was 64, and he got the nomination for Claudine. You mentioned Star Wars. There's Darth Vader. He was in Conan the Barbarian, Coming to America, Field of Dreams, The Hunt for Red October. I don't remember that.
Oh my God, that was such a good movie.
The Sandlot.
The Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
The Lion King.
Of course.
Coming to America. Number 2. Let's see.
We could be here all night.
Yeah, that's okay.
Naming his movies, seriously.
Well, those are the famous ones. Like,
don't forget. Was he Uptown Saturday Night, or was he the other one? A Piece of the Action. He was a piece of the action.
That should have been up top.
Yeah.
On the list.
Yeah. We could be here all night naming his movies, but we lost a very great one, and I hope that he put his life story on paper somewhere. Yeah. Because I'm sure he has been through some things, and I feel like it would be an encouraging story for people.
Wait a minute. I just thought about something. Was he in Roots?
Yes, I think so. Wasn't he?
Did he play Alex Haley? I'm trying to think. I'm sure they would have met. Let me see this.
I don't see it.
It wasn't on his biography.
I could have swore he was in Roots. Maybe not.
I think not.
Was James Earl Jones in Roots?
It doesn't say.
No. Yeah, he played Alex Haley.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
He played Alex Haley in The Landmark, 1977. Jesus, I'm old.
Because you know what? I remember because I always thought that he looked
like
Alex.
him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
He played Alex Haley, so he probably wasn't in it that long.
Right. So, but he's done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm I guess with this new AI thing, I guess they can, maybe copy his voice.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, no, don't do that.
Hey, we can't let that voice go.
Yeah, but I don't want AI to replicate it. You want it to be his voice. But, yeah, he was a great, great person. And I'm sure they don't list a lot of his civil rights activism, but I'm sure he was a part of that as well. So,
military.
Yeah.
Stage.
Screen. Voice.
Is that where you got the Grammy?
Yes.
Grammy?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What else? I'm pretty sure it was in some other thing that I mentioned, but yeah, he's going to be missed, and it's kind of you lose these legends.
Right, and they just falling off. I'm really surprised that he was not an EGOT.
EGOT? That sounds like snails.
That's escargot. EGOT is Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Who's that? Who's gotten that?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Really?
Is a EGOT.
She got a
winner.
Grammy?
Yes.
For
I have no idea what for. Probably, narration, because she can't sing. Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
John Legend. Yeah, I was surprised at that one too. But he got the Oscar for what song was that he wrote? Selma. Maybe?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm sure it's tons of them, but those are the three that come to mind. But he should have been, absolutely should have been an EGOT winner. Yeah.
I'm just looking at that social media. Oh, wow. May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. He's an icon. I'm very sad. My damn y'all, Lord Darth Vader ruled the universe. Rest in peace.
Oh.
No. That's what I said. When I first saw this pop up, I was like, no. Yeah. So it says Michigan native and graduate legend. Okay. So he did spend a lot of time, but he was born in Mississippi.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't know Rita Moreno was a EGOT winner. I just looked them up. She was in Coming to America. She was in a bunch of movies, but I'm trying to think of the one that you would know her. West Side Story?
With the original?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I think that was her. Yeah. She's a Latina. Notice I only know the ones that people of color.
Why are you looking at me, Felonious?
Because you're probably up to something you ain't got no business doing. Viola Davis. I didn't know she was an EGOT. Okay,
I didn't know she was that old either. I was looking at the...
What is that old?
She's like almost... Let's see.
Go ahead.
Because Angela Bassett was like...
Say it.
65, 66, 67, something like that.
Angela Bassett is not that old.
She is. I saw the they played the pictures through time. And they had her and the lady you just mentioned. I just forgot her name.
Viola Davis.
Yes. So Angela Bassett.
Oh, it says James Earl Jones was an EGOT winner. Oh, look at there.
She's 66.
Who?
Angela
Bassett.
Oh, wow.
66. So
okay.
Viola Davis is somewhere near there too.
Harry Belafonte, Quincy Jones.
She's 59.
She's 59. Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, go ahead, tell me how old.
But she didn't. I mean, when certain actors and actresses get a certain age, they play certain parts.
Right.
You know, even for what's the name, Angela Bassett, the only part that she played was T'Challa's mother. Other than that, she don't play older, you know, actress parts.
Correct. She played Tina Turner. She wasn't Tina Turner's age when she played that part.
No, but I'm saying, she's not playing an old.
Well,
like,
she really wasn't even old as T'Challa's mother to me. I didn't feel like she was that old as his mother. So, yeah, it's all good. She ain't gonna play nobody old, not for a long, long time.
All right, we need a word of the day.
EGOT.
Okay.
EGOT.
EGOT.
Mm-hmm.
EGOT.
Yep.
And that stands for Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Yep.
Why not an E or EGOT with Golden Globe? Hey, is it there? Golden Globe?
Yeah. Maybe it's just not significant enough.
EGOT.
Yeah.
Okay, so today's word is EGOT.
EGOT. Yep. And he would definitely be missed.
Yes.
Did
also,
they say how he passed away? Well, he's 93, so.
Yeah, they didn't say yet, but they'll tell you, like,
Yeah,
you know,
eventually.
my stance on it, certain age over 90, that's everything's natural causes.
Yeah.
But for our listeners, go take a look at, go check out Pizza City.
Yes, I got it right. You got it right this time. I think I got it right last week. Pizza City and Purple Flip.
Purple Flip.
Yes.
And Pizza City is located where?
Liberty Road.
If you're in the area, you can go down to 6035 Liberty Road, Gwen Oak, Maryland, 21207, and check out Pizza City. Good food. They have everything: pizza, subs, chicken. And while you're in there, you can scan our code.
Yes.
Okay. You scan our code, to subscribe to our website, and you can be a winner of one of our monthly prizes. So what we'll do is every broadcast, we put out our word of the day, and at the end of the month, we'll send an email out to all our subscribers. So that's how you know you have to be a subscriber, and you just reply with all the words for the month.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is, again, timestamped, so it's going to be first come, first serve, so we don't know when it's going to go out. But yeah, just be a subscriber and you know, keep checking. And hopefully you win some good things from Pizza City or Purple Flip. Let me tell you, they got some really, really good juices. Mm-hmm. I'm looking to go back there again because that's a lot of work.
What's a lot of work?
Making them juices.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's worth every penny.
Yeah, so. that is absolutely a lot of work.
Yeah. And we still have our event coming up. Let's move to November.
Okay.
So, you know, we'll
talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it and get a perfect date for that. And we're gonna go look at some oh, wait a minute.
You and this this finger and the snapping the fingers.
So we're supposed to talk about
we'll leave that for next week.
Yeah.
Wolverine, and we'll do that later. Because I wanted my son to come in.
Okay.
And do his part too, because that was part of it. But I'm going to pay for his movie. He has to do a review.
Oh, okay.
And that's killing him because he's not.
Oh my gosh, he's shy.
How many people listen to me?
Oh.
So you got to break out of that.
You're shy or you're not. A lot of times people don't break out of it. It's just who they are. It's just part of their personality.
But it's different because I'm shy too. You know I'm shy.
I don't believe either one of y'all.
But
no, she's conditionally shy. So
okay.
I'm not shy when I'm comfortable with you.
Right.
When I'm used to you.
Right.
But I'm shy when attention is on me, that kind of thing. Or when I'm meeting you for the first time and then somebody's talking so much about me, or kind of thing.
Right. But she's not shy in front of the camera on video.
I'm shy.
On Snapchat and all these other places.
All these things I do them myself.
Instagram.
Myself. Nobody's watching me, so I'm shy. Whatever. I do them myself, my own camera by myself. Nobody's seeing me or watching me. So yeah. Whatever.
Is that what it is? Just people, as long as the people are not watching at the time.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I can understand that. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. He should be able to cope because he's not seeing nobody. It's just his dad.
Yeah, and it's people that he knows.
That he knows.
That's why I explained to him. Yeah. So we got to get in the habit. I really would like to review more movies, just for not to spend a whole thing on it, but just a few minutes on it. And AMC, is it?
Mm-hmm. It depends.
AMC, you can get this program where you can get like movies per week.
Oh yeah. I'm an AMC member, and I don't do the movies per week because at one point I was going enough, and then now I'm not. So I got out of it. But I would go weekly.
Okay.
Sometimes 2 times a week, depending on what the movie is. But I was going weekly. Yeah, AMC, and I think I got Cinemark now. Cinemark is the one in Towson.
Okay. And that's cheap in the morning. I think that's like $10.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Well, you know, I go where the old people go because I can get it for cheap.
That's $10.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
$10.
And if you have an AARP card, you can get it for cheap.
Really?
Yes.
See, I need to start taking advantage of these benefits.
Absolutely. I take advantage of all of them. But yeah, if you go early, you know.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story real quick. All right, so when you take people to the movies, I'll take my kids. I look at my son. I was like, all right, well, it says 12 and under. There's a certain right. He hates that. I'm like, shoot up, you 12.
You know,
and I have to take a look at him and say, all right, next time just shave your little mustache down.
What's wrong with you?
He looks at. He said, I knew you was gonna do that. I said,
that
you 12.
Terrible.
They don't know you 12.
Why harass that poor child?
When I went to the movie, he claimed I was 12.
What is wrong with him?
Well, we got in.
Hey, if you listen, the movies are expensive.
Movies are very expensive, but like you said, you gotta go early, you
Yeah.
know, and go on certain days. I think Tuesdays,
yeah.
Yep, Tuesday is the AMC day.
In the morning.
Yep, in the morning.
Even the cinema.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
And Tuesdays in the
So
morning.
I think we should connect with AMC theaters or the one in Pikesville.
Is that still up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is a black owned movie theater over there.
Okay.
And maybe we could make a partnership too and put that on our list of free
Places
giveaways.
Okay, that sounds
all you have
good
to
to
do
me.
is put one of our posters up.
Yep. Sounds good to me. It's some movies coming out that look really good. I have a clown phobia. I don't like clowns. I'm scared. I don't know what it is. They're weird. I hate clowns. But the new Joker, it's like I have to see it. But he paints his face differently now, and it looks like a clown. And I'm just gonna have all kind of like sweat and anxiety while I'm in the movies.
When is that coming out?
November, I think.
November. Okay.
Yeah. I really am gonna probably have to drink.
Did you want to see any particular movie are you looking forward to any movie coming up?
Well, the last time you hijacked me, so
I hijacked you.
Hijacked.
Oh, hijacked. Oh. Stop talking dirty.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Stop. Just stop it. Well, Beetlejuice is high on my list. That's the thing that I'm going to do next.
I think that was
you want to see Beetlejuice?
I think
Can we do that one?
Okay. Tanisha got to come.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I told her I was going to go with it.
All right, so
Tanisha. Why you giving out the look?
The look?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him.
My face twitches sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
It does not.
It switches.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
yeah, Beetlejuice is high on the list. Wrap it up.
So thank you guys again, and make sure you follow,
like, and share.
Yeah, no, I meant for a reason.
Follow for a reason.
Yeah, so they can get these prizes because we want to start giving out some prizes for the actual shows.
Okay.
Small prizes. You're not getting a real expensive prize. I'm talking about $5 below.
You're so cheap.
You're so cheap.
You can get some good stuff at $5 below, right? Or as they say in Baltimore, 5 and below.
Why do they do that? I was like, there is no and. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that. So if you listen, matter of fact, we're gonna start this right now. Today is the 9th of September.
Okay. You're rich, though.
I'm rich.
You're rich.
Anyway, we'll start. But yeah, $5 below or one of our favorite stores like, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar General.
That's your favorite store.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, I love a good haberdashery.
No, I know his favorite store. Online store.
Yeah.
Temu. Wish. Yes, you'll get some good stuff from there. So anyway, thank you guys for coming out and joining our studio audience. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you, family, for listening to the latest episode of Hot Topics. As usual, listen, like, share, subscribe. Ta.
this is what I do.